So why should we bother about the Baishui Glacier, and how exactly is the melting of the third pole going to affect us? Well, the ice fields of the third pole contain the largest reserve of fresh water outside the polar region. The third pole covers 100,000 square kilometers and has over 46,000 glaciers. The third pole glaciers feed Asia's 10 largest rivers, namely the Indus, the Ganges, the Tarim, the Yangtze, the Mekong, the Brahmaputra, the Irrawaddy, the Salween, the Yellow River and the Amu Darya. Let's look at the two Asian giants, India and China. The Ganges, the Yellow and the Yangtze River are fed by rains during the monsoon season. It is during the dry seasons that the water from the third pole becomes vital to these rivers, as they depend heavily on the melted water from the glaciers. During the dry seasons, water is in utmost need for irrigation of the rice and wheat crops. Millions of people depend on these crops for their staple calories. China and India together produce over half of the world's wheat and rice. The Yangtze irrigates half of China's annual rice harvest. In India and China also, depending on underwater aquifers from where water is pumped out for irrigation, but water tables are sinking as water is being pumped out faster than it can be replaced. So China and India are staring at a situation where the countries will lose both the sources of irrigation. The result will be an unimaginable food shortage. Also keep in mind the rising population in both the countries. Meanwhile, 60% of Pakistan depends on the grains irrigated by the Indus River, which in turn depends on the melted water from these glaciers. The shrinking of the third pole will take a toll on the entire world. Remember, food grains are traded globally. The prices of food grains are already soaring due to an increase in demand. And if the production takes a further hit, then the result will be horrific, to say the least.